Hey there, it's Paul Bright here, founder of the BeginnerGuitaristAcademy.com, and in this video you can see I'm just kind of relaxing here on the couch. I wanted to answer a couple of questions. One of the questions I received from one of my customers, Jackie, she asked, and I'm just kind of paraphrasing here, but she just had a question about guitar picks, and she's saying some picks are firmer while others are flimsy. You know, what's the difference between the two, and kind of what type of guitar pick, you know, do I recommend? So that was a great question, I think, from Jackie. The thing with guitar picks, and if you kind of go into a music store, you probably know how many different guitar picks there are. There's just so many different types. You know, my local music store's just got heaps. You know, there's all different fancy styles and different thicknesses. But you know, to give you a bit of a guide, generally thinner guitar picks are going to be, you know, when I'm saying, you know, thinner guitar picks, you know, 0.6 and less, maybe even 0.88 mil or less, are generally going to be used for, you know, strumming. So if you've got an acoustic guitar, the type of pick I use, or I like to use on the guitar pick, is a 0.60 millimeter thickness, and the guitar pick I've got here, so the guitar pick of choice for the acoustic guitar is a Jim Dunlop USA nylon. And the thing I love about this guitar pick, if I bring it up close to the camera, it's kind of got these perforated edges, or kind of this, you know, beveled type of surface. So when I'm kind of strumming, you know, the guitar just kind of grips in a bit. And I remember in the past, you know, I used to have trouble with some certain guitar picks. You know, your fingers would start to sweat, they'd get slippery, and I kept dropping. But ever since I moved to these Jim Dunlop USA nylon ones, they've just been easier. So this is 0.6 mil, and this is the guitar pick I prefer, or the thickness and the type of guitar pick I like to play or like to use when playing the acoustic guitar. I've also got a couple of other types as well. And this one here is again a Jim Dunlop as well, USA nylon. It's a 0.73 millimeter, and I've got the same type, a Jim Dunlop USA nylon, but 0.88 mils. So we've got a 0.73 and a 0.88. I generally stick to now the 0.73. I used to play with more the 0.88. Generally, the thicker the guitar pick, the more you're going to move kind of from strumming. So a thin guitar pick is more your strumming based, to if you go to a thicker guitar pick, you kind of start playing more type of lead. You know, you just find that it's thicker and it's kind of easier to play. But when you're trying to, you know, pick the guitar, you can do it on a thinner guitar pick, but it's just a bit more flimsy, and you don't kind of get that sound that you want and the thickness that you need. So generally your thinner, flimsier guitar picks are going to be great for strumming. You move up, you know, to the thicker guitar picks, you're going to start playing more lead or maybe shredding or whatever it may be. Now you can get some really thick guitar picks, you know, 1 millimeter, which is still not that bad. It's probably just a bit thicker than this one here, which is 0.88, but you can get 2 millimeter thick type of guitar picks, those big kind of acrylic things. I personally don't like those type of guitar picks. They just don't feel right for me, but some people love them. So you know, it's a case of, you know, if you're looking for a guitar pick, these are the ones I recommend. So I really like the Jim Dunlop USA nylon brand, because you know they just grip in better. They don't, you know, I don't think I've ever broken one. Where I had some other flimsier ones that kind of kept breaking and cutting in half. 0.6 mil for kind of acoustic guitar I prefer. 0.73 is kind of the good all-rounder. Good for strumming and good for a bit of lead, and the 0.88 I'll use as well for strumming, but I'll use that kind of more on the electric guitar when I'm trying to do more kind of lead or solos or riffs or whatever it may be. So hopefully that's a bit of a guide. It helps out. Really, my recommendation is just to pop into your local music store, you know, buy half a dozen or so guitar picks, but don't just buy all the same type initially. Buy, you know, a few different brands, a few different thicknesses, a few different styles. You know, maybe you like the ones with the pretty pictures on them, or you like, you know, ones more like this, or the plain ones like the Tortex type of guitar picks. Just try a few different ones, a few different thicknesses, but generally thinner, going to be good for strumming. Thicker, you start moving into more kind of lead type of playing. So hopefully that helps out. If there's any questions, let us know, but I'll speak to you soon. Bye.